So why most suppliers are busy fools and waste the time, and how that affects their good clients in the long run. So, for example, many years ago, I needed to remortgage a property, and I had to show it as home improvements to apply for the mortgage. So I got a window company out because I needed to give them a written quote, my mortgage company. And this guy came out, he sat in my living room and he started to run through the normal spiel. And I knew that I was wasting his time, but I needed to get the quote. So I was up front at that point because he seemed a nice guy and I thought, I don't want to be playing him. So I'm just going to try the honest route. I said, this is what it is. I need it to show for a mortgage. Do you understand why I'm asking? And he appreciated the honesty. And he went away and he said, the quote will be in the post with you in 2 or 3 days. And that was the end of it. So what most suppliers will do when they get a quote is they'll jump on it straight away and they won't ask 3 questions. So it's the 3 questions I ask myself when I get a quote through is, do I want to deal with this client? Can I help them? And do they have the money? It's the quality of the questions you ask yourself that determine the outcome for the client and yourself. So if any of those fall short or I can't get an answer on any of those, we stop at that point. We don't waste time because it dilutes the service I get from my suppliers when there's a real business opportunity. A normal opportunity will come along and it'll sound like, Dean, we've been getting your emails through for a while. Our suppliers let me know we want to talk. And there'll be a first order. There'll be an intent to place business, not to waste time. So that's how it tends to work and how the ecosystem works. You've got to filter out the bad prospects, not because you're lazy and unreliable. It's because you can't waste your time on people who have got no intention of placing business. And in turn, that wastes their time too. Like I say, sometimes we all need to get a quote and I will help people. So for instance, say a good client of mine, he may ask for a quote for something I know I'm not normally going to get, but I'll do it for goodwill. So there are instances where I will quote knowing I'm not going to get the business, or maybe I've got a spare 10 minutes and I've got pricing on my desk and some of the emails at that point, I will help them. Or if somebody's upfront and honest with me and says, Dean, I need a quote. I don't want to waste your time, but will you do it for me? There's got to be an honest conversation there somewhere. So I hope that makes sense as the reason why most suppliers are wasting their time and you don't get the service that you deserve. If you want to know more about how I help my clients, I've written a book, the How-To Procurement Bible for busy IT managers. Happy to send you a free copy. Just email me. It's in the description. I'll leave my WhatsApp number there as well, so you can ask me any questions there. All the best.